now we are on the Holy Road, the Via Sacra, the street used in the past for the religious ceremonies, starting from the Palatine Hill and going to the Coliseum and to the Forum. Well, over there we can see a few blocks belonging to the 2nd century AD Holy Road. The Romans, very good for the archaeology at the present time, didn't destroy completely the elder monuments. They built the new ones on the elder ones. And so, losing completely the stone blocks right here, in 1924-27 the archaeologists excavated deeper and deeper to find other stone blocks. And so they found these ones. This is again the Holy Road, but if the level there is the 2nd century AD, this is the 2nd century before Christ. This street is 21 centuries old. Oh. It's one of the eldest in the world.
The Roman Forum is a hub of ancient history and culture. It is also known as the Forum Romanum in Latin, was the heart of ancient Rome. It was a bustling hub filled with temples, public buildings, and markets that served as a center for religious, political, and commercial activities. This open square was once adorned with grandiose structures and monuments that showcased the power and wealth of the Roman Empire. The origins of the Roman Forum date back to the 7th century BC, when it was a marshy area between Palatine and Capitoline Hill. As Rome grew into a major city, this space became an important meeting place for citizens to gather and conduct business. As the city expanded, so did the Forum. It was gradually developed and beautified by various rulers over the centuries, with each emperor adding their own touch to it. During the peak of the Roman civilization in the 2nd century BC, the Forum reached its full magnificence. This was when some of the most iconic structures were built, including the Temple of Saturn, the Basilica of Aemilia, and the Temple of Castor and Pollux. Forum was a spectacle to behold, with its impressive structures and monuments that adorn the square. Some of these architectural wonders still stand today as ruins, giving us a glimpse into the grandeur of the ancient Rome. Right behind me is where Caesar was cremated, and they turned it into an altar. So all that's there is the remains of the altar, but the marble part has gone. But when Caesar was cremated, he was the only person cremated inside the city limits because during that time it was considered unclean. So behind me is where the senators used to hold their meetings. The building is original other than the roof. The roof has been replaced. Forum is just so huge, just not space-wise, but height-wise. So I'm 5'7", and I'm coming up to like right there. Now look at house. And that's not even the top of it. It's been cut off, plus the roof. This thing's got to be probably about 5 or 6 stories tall in its original condition. As the Roman Empire declined, so did the importance of the Rome Forum. By the Middle Ages, it had become a grazing ground for cattle and was largely forgotten. In the 18th and 19th centuries, excavations began to uncover the ancient ruins of the Forum, sparking interest in classical history and architecture. Today, the Roman Forum is a popular tourist destination and UNESCO World Heritage Site. Visitors can walk among the ruins of ancient temples, basilicas, and monuments, imagining the bustling city life that once thrived in the historic center. It serves as a reminder of the enduring legacy of the Roman civilization and its impact on Western culture.